Hey there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal, for those of you who are new here, and welcome to my fashion and lifestyle channel. If you are not new, then welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a summer trends video. I typically do these every season, so I just thought I would go ahead and show you guys my summer trends video because it is summertime, y'all. Like, I think summer will be in a couple of days from me filming this video. So it's summertime, we outside, we doing all the things. We might burn up, but we're gonna be looking stylish while burning up, okay? So yeah, so let's just get into these fashion trends for the summer season. All right, I just thought I would mention that a lot of these trends, a trend is something is a trend when you see an abundance of it, or it's in style. But a lot of these trends are also classic pieces because you'll find these every summer, like they come around every summer. So I just feel like at this point it's redundant to call it a trend because these are classics too. But so I just thought I would put that disclaimer out there just to show you that even though these things are trendy, you may still have some of these in your wardrobe and you can be trendy and stylish at the same time. So, or trendy and classic at the same time. So those two aren't really mutually exclusive. Like you can be one or the other or both at the same time. So so just wanted to throw that out there. And also a lot of these trends are like accessories and shoes, because I don't know about you, but in the summertime we don't do a lot of layering. At least where I live, layering is a no-go. Like the most item of clothing that we put on is like maybe 3 pieces, if that, because it's just too hot in the south. So yeah, a lot of these pieces are accessories, but for me, I feel like, you know, all you need is really accessories, good accessories for this summertime, because like I said, it's just too hot. So this is just one way to kind of, add something a little different to your style. It's just by, changing up your accessories or shoes. So just thought I'd put that out there too. So enough with all the disclaimers. So the first trend we're going to talk about are scarves, and I've been loving this trend. This is kind of trickling down from the springtime, from the fall time. I feel like scarves are just, again, classic. They come around, I feel like, every year, but I think this year it's kind of a different iteration of how to style it. I've been seeing them styled so many different ways. I have a few in my wardrobe, by the way. Let me just get that out of the way, because I'm going to try to share with you guys some examples that I have, and also I'm going to pop up some pictures from Pinterest. I've done a lot of research on this video, so it took a lot of time. So hopefully you guys like this video, because it took me a while to research all this and find products and things like that. So but yeah, I just have a few scarves I want to share with you guys. So this one is my Ralph Lauren scarf. I got this from the Polo outlet, and so I just absolutely love it. It has like kind of like belts kind of detail on it, and then it has like Ralph Lauren written here on the outside of it. So yeah, I think it's still appropriate to wear in the summertime, because I like to wear neutrals. I like to wear neutrals and color in the summertime. And then this one, because you can't go wrong with a fun print. Animal print is still going to be trending. I'm trying to share with you guys trends that I haven't already talked about. So the things that I showed in my spring trends video, those things are going to trickle over to summer. So if you want to see that video, I'll try to put it up here or link it down in the description box for you guys to check out my spring fashion trend video. So yeah, animal print is still going strong. Leopard print is still here. Again, I feel like leopard print is a classic, and leopard print is just one way to add print to your wardrobe, to a basic outfit. Like you just have a dress on and wear like a pop of print. And then I also have one that's more so for the warmer months, so for the summertime. So I have this one. It just has like some floral detail on it. So this will be cute to wear with like a white dress or like an all white outfit, and just have like this little pop of print and color. So this one is, I think this one is from H&M, and I think this scarf here is also from H&M. So yeah, you can style up scarves so many different ways. You can wear it, around your neck. Like that's the kind of like the way that we typically would wear a scarf, is like around our neck. You can put it in your hair, like tied around like a little like a little bow or something. I have on a headband, so it kind of looks like a scarf. So you can even do that too, tie it around your head like a headband. Like there's so many different ways you can style up scarves. I've been loving to style it up as like a belt. That's kind of like the new trendier way to wear a scarf. It's just tied around your waist to cinch in your waist and create like a belt effect. I also saw one picture on Pinterest. I'll try to pop it up on the screen. This girl, she had her scarf I think she had it like folded like in a triangle, and the two ends were like tied onto her handbag, so it kind of like made it like a crossbody bag with a scarf. So I thought that was real unique, and I may try that little style hack. But yeah, there's so many different ways you can wear a scarf. You can wear it, you know, around your hand like this as like a little bracelet or something. You can tie it on your handbag. Like, there's just so many ways to style up a scarf. Like I said, you could have a basic outfit and just really style it up with some scarves. I will be throughout this video sharing with you guys like some items that you can also purchase if you want to partake in some of these trends. I guess I didn't do it for scarves, but you can find scarves anywhere. They're cheap. You can get them from the thrift store. That's where I typically get my scarves, is from the thrift store. Like, you ain't gotta go to, you know, a retailer or, you know, get them brand new. Go to the thrift store. That's where you can get some good ones from. But anyway, so that is the first trend, and that's going to be scarves. All right, and the next trend is going to be like shell jewelry, or like starfish jewelry. Just any kind of like beachy jewelry is going to be huge. Again, I feel like this is a trend, but also a classic that comes around every, you know, summertime, because that's typically when we wear that kind of jewelry, is in the summertime. So so I have an example here that I got from Zara, I believe. This is a couple of years old, and it just has like a little shell on it tied around with like this little rope kind of necklace here. So yeah, I love this kind of jewelry. Again, jewelry is another way to add a little bit of style to your look. It's just by popping on some accessories as far as jewelry. But yeah, you can, there's just so many examples of, you know, shell jewelry or starfish jewelry. I think I did an LTK post for this. Yeah, I definitely did. I did an LTK post for this one that you can shop if you are interested in any shell jewelry or any kind of beachy jewelry. I will put the LTK post here, and if you're following me or watching me on TV, all you gotta do is scan the QR code, because I'm gonna try to put a QR code for you guys to scan. So you just turn on your camera app and literally turn, you know, put it up to the TV, and then tap the link that pops up on your camera app on the screen. So it'll take you to my LTK, because I do have an LTK where like I said, I shared a lot of these different trends that you can shop if you are interested in purchasing something new, to just kind of amp up your wardrobe and just have fun this summer. So but yeah, this kind of beachy jewelry, you can wear it like with earrings. I don't have any earrings that's like shell or kind of beachy vibes, but I just have this necklace. So I may go and see if I can find me some little shell earrings that I can accessorize with. Amazon have a plethora of them. I think I'll link again some in my LTK post. But yeah, you can wear them as like a necklace, earrings, like a bracelet, even like charm necklaces with like different seashells and different just kind of beachy things. You've been seeing like lobster. I'm really not into that, but like lobsters on necklaces and things like that. So it's just something fun, something unique, and again, just another way to kind of add some style and some interest to your outfit and just have fun, you know, because I'm all about that, having fun with your fashion. So but yeah, that is the next trend, and that's going to be like beachy or like seashells or starfish jewelry. All right, and the next trend is going to be like basket bags or like straw bags. Again, this is a trend, but it comes around every year, because that's typically when we wear this stuff, right? It's in the spring and summertime. So I love basket bags. I have a huge, I wouldn't say huge collection, but I do have a good bit of collection of them. I don't have a lot, because again, they're things that I just wear in like the spring and summertime. So I finally went in my basement and went in my storage and got a lot of this stuff out. A lot of this stuff has been in my storage because I put away my spring and summer things in the fall and winter. So but I just have two little examples here that I wanted to share with you guys. These are from Mango, and they are the same basket bag, just in different colors. So I have a brown one for like neutral outfits, and then a black one for like black outfits. So but yeah, these kind of basket bags come around every year. Every retailer, I feel like, sell these. Like I said, I like to get mine from Mango. I get a lot of my spring summer stuff from Mango. Zara, yeah, but mainly Mango. They have really nice beachy stuff and like summer stuff, spring summer stuff in the spring and summertime. So yeah, but these baskets are old from Mango, and they do have some now available on the website. But basket bags, you can't go wrong with those. Again, they pair perfectly with like a nice flowy dress, just anything flowy and just beachy. A basket bag looks great with. You can accessorize even these basket bags. You can put like a little scarf around your basket bag too, just to kind of add a little bit of extra style detail to your look. This doesn't really look that great, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. So but yeah, basket bags, like I said, they look great with any kind of like resort wear. For like going to the resort or something, it's good to have like a little basket bag, and they're affordable, you know. You don't have to worry about carrying around an expensive bag. And I don't like to really wear a lot of my designer bags in the spring and summer. I like to pop out these basket bags because, like I said, they go perfectly with just the kind of fabric and, you know, material and just the things that we wear in the spring and summertime. Because the things that we wear typically, and this depends on where you live, is more so beachy vibes, like flowy dresses and like flowy tops and like, you know, linen pants. Like those are beach vibes, like coastal, you know, vibes. So you want to wear something that, or, you know, accessorize with something that's more beachy, which would be basket bags. But yeah, I love them. You can style them up, like I said, with so many different outfits, and they just look so chic. And again, like I said, they come around year after year. So if you don't have one, I will pop the LTK post where I, you know, gonna share with you guys a few that you can look at and you know, purchase if you're interested in any basket bags. But yeah, that is the next trend, and that's basket bags or like straw bags. All right, and the next trend is going to be like wedges or espadrilles. And again, I feel like this is another trend that comes around every spring and summer. Wedges, I feel like wedges are probably more trendy than the espadrilles. I feel like espadrilles, again, are a type of shoe that comes around every, you know, spring and summertime. But espadrilles are also wedges too. They can be wedges if they have a heel. So I'm going to share with you guys a few that I have in my wardrobe. These ones that I have right here have like this kind of basket weave to them, and these I just got from Just Fab. I don't know if they're still available, and I haven't even worn these yet. I need to break these in, pop these out. So these are perfect to wear with, like, again, any kind of beachy vibe, any kind of like flowy outfit, any flowy dress, flowy tops, flowy pants. And as you can see, they're a huge wedge here, and they're like kind of plasticky. I wish these were rubbery because they're plastic. This when I feel like I'm gonna be sliding in these if I wear them on a slippery surface. So hopefully that's not gonna be the case, but they're cute anyway. So I have these that just go with any kind of like neutral outfit. And then I also have these wedges. These are by Castagna or Castaner. I can't pronounce it. I think it's a Spanish brand. They're known for their espadrilles, and I have about 3 pair of these. Not in this high of a wedge heel because this is a pretty big chunky wedge. The other ones that I have are a little bit smaller of a wedge that are bought from this brand, but they're really good espadrilles. Like I said, I own 3 pair of them. They're a little bit on the pricey side, but again, you don't have to get the pricier ones. You can find these from probably any retailer, you know, Amazon, Zara, H&M, Old Navy. I think have been having a moment, so you may be able to find some on Old Navy. But yeah, I love them. They are perfect with, you know, a nice dress. I say with a dress because that's typically all I wear in the summertime is dresses because it's just too hot and I can't deal. But they're cute to wear with dresses. And again, I will pop up the picture and show you guys the ones that I kind of edited or created an edit for you guys of ones that you can purchase if you are in the market for some espadrilles or some wedges. To me, if I'm gonna wear a heel, I feel like, or if you want to wear a heel, you're not really a heel person, I feel like wedges or espadrilles with a wedge, I feel like those are comfortable. They're more comfortable than like a stiletto heel, definitely more comfortable than a stiletto heel. But I think they're doable if you're not really a person that likes to wear heels, because it gives you some height, and they just look so chic and just look so feminine and just, you know, make you look so tall, because it is a, you know, a heel, but it's a manageable heel because it's like a wedge, but it's like a platform, if you will. So it's not that uncomfortable to walk in, because for me, I don't like to wear heels, but if I'm gonna wear a heel, it's gonna be a kitten heel or anything less than 4 inches, or like a wedge. But like I said, they are so cute. You can style them up with so many different outfits, with jeans, dresses, skirts, yeah, you name it, you can style these up. They're just like the go-to shoe for the spring and summertime. So, but yeah, that is the next trend, and that's going to be wedges or espadrilles. All right, and the next trend, I don't have any examples of these because these are new. So all the trends I'm sharing with you guys are, like I said, classics. They're ones that I feel like come around year after year, summer after summer. This is a new trend. This is a new one that I've been seeing floating around. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't think it's gonna be around for a long time. I think this is here for a good time, not a long time. when it comes to this trend. But that's jelly sandals. You know what, I shouldn't, I know I'm gonna eat my words when I say this, that I'm not gonna participate in this trend, because I said that with mesh ballet flats and I end up purchasing some. So I really don't need to say what I'm not gonna do, because I end up tending to do the thing that I say I'm not gonna do. But jelly sandals, I don't know, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this trend. When I saw it, I was like, are we really going there? Because I haven't seen this trend or seen jelly sandals in a very long time. I remember wearing them as a kid, like in elementary school. I don't think I wore them in middle school, but I do remember having some jelly sandals. And I don't know if y'all remember the ones from Melissa. I did have some. They were like a clear with like some red detail on it. I remember those jelly sandals that I had, like it was in middle school maybe. But yeah, jelly sandals, I don't know, but people have been styling them up and making them look chic. I guess it's kind of similar to like a mesh ballet flat, but it's a plastic shoe, and it kind of reminds me of like, you know, like a beach shoe, because I said that's why I didn't want to do the mesh ballet flats, because it reminded me of beach shoe. This definitely reminds me of a beach shoe. And it's funny because my daughter, when she was probably a few months old, I remember I took a picture of her in our car, and she had on some like clear little jelly sandals. One of them was falling off her feet because she didn't like to wear shoes when she was, you know, little. I remember those. I still have that picture. I'll try to pop it up on the screen if I can find it. She was so cute with those little jelly sandals. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna participate in this trend. Let me just say, I'm not gonna say never, because you never know. You never say never, but this is one that I feel like probably is not gonna last a long time. If it ends up having longevity, then I might participate in it. But like I said, the girlies have been styling it up and making it look chic, and not looking cheap, because it's a plastic shoe, so you can borderline look cheap wearing something like that. And they have some, they dare to have some out here that are like designer. Like, girl, no, like go to Old Navy, go to Zara. Like I will pop up the picture here of the ones that I found and kind of perusing the internet. If you guys are interested in this, you know, trend, I thought, you know, I'm not gonna knock it, because just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you don't like it. So maybe you like it. If you do, then, you know, you shop, you know, to your heart, you know, at your heart's desire. But I'm not gonna do this trend just yet. I'm not gonna participate in this trend just yet. If it's floating around here next summer, maybe I'll, you know, jump on board. But right now, no, girl, it's a no for me. I'm already like kind of getting into, I'm trying to like get myself into the you know, the mesh ballet flat. Like, yeah, one thing at a time. But I don't know, like I said, the girlies have been styling up and they've been looking cute and chic. So I think there's a way that you can style them up where they look chic. But yeah, so that's the next trend. That's going to be jelly sandals. Alright, the next trend is going to be, I have my notes here, y'all. I have to look at my notes because I have a lot of trends here. And like I said, it took me a long time to do this video, because usually I break these up and like I do several videos, but I just decided to do like a, you know, long, intense, you know, heavy duty trend report here. I think I have about 12 trends, and usually I'll break that up into like maybe 6 at a time. So yeah, so just bear with me. I gotta go refer back to my notes so I don't forget anything. But yeah, flip-flops or thong sandals are the next trend. And again, just like everything else I've talked about, these come around year after year. Flip-flops are not a trend, you know, they're trendy because they're everywhere, but they're also classics. Like, I will be wearing flip-flops till the day I die. Like, but again, they're a trend in that they have different iterations of how to style it up. So you have flip-flops that are like chunky. Like, I have some examples here since we're talking about it. So I have these flip-flops here that are more of like a chunky style. I think these are the ones that you see most often that are trendy right now. And these are from Mango. I got these a couple of years ago. I wear these all the time, even like to, you know, dress up an outfit, or not to dress up an outfit, to dress down an outfit. Like if I'm wearing a dressy outfit, like some trousers with like a nice button-up shirt, then I'll, you know, style that down, or how do you say it, I'll casual it up a little bit by wearing just some flip-flops. And these are chunky, like I said, by Mango. And then I also have these, because these are also kind of trendy. These are a flip-flop, but they like wrap around your ankle here. These are old, from Zara. I actually have these in like a white cream color too. But yeah, so like I said, flip-flops, thong sandals. They even have some that are now like, I forget what you call them. They have some that are embellished, and they have some like a embellished like on the toe ring, like a little, kind of looks like a little toe ring. I'll try to pop pictures so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so just different types of these like these shoes, these flip-flops, or you know, thong sandals I've been seeing out here. And again, you can, you know, style these up in several different ways. And like I said, with, you know, trousers, to like dress down the trousers, or you know, with dresses, obviously skirts, you know, you can, you know, style these up in so many different ways, and you'll be comfortable too. I'm comfortable in flip-flops. I know some people don't like shoes like that because they can kind of hurt, but you have to just try them on. And I mean, for me, I guess really I can't wear them for long periods of time because they do kind of dig into like your big toe and the toe next to your big toe that kind of digs in. It can dig in depending on the comfort level of that shoe, but they're just a cute shoe. I know everybody doesn't like to show off their feet. You definitely got to have your feet done, girl. Like it's foot out season, so make sure you got your pedicure on point when you wearing these thong sandals or flip-flops, because yeah, we don't want you to, you know, get embarrassed, okay, with your feet out. Make sure you put some polish on them toes, girl, and get them heels buffed down, so we ain't out here having crusty heels, girl. Or yeah, so but I love, you know, flip-flops, chunky, you know, flip-flops, regular flip-flops. Like if you just want some regular ones, you can get some from Old Navy. Again, I will pop up the picture here of the ones that I found that you can purchase from my on my LTK posts. I'll pop them up here too, in case you want to purchase something from what my little edit that I created. So, but yeah, that is the next trend. That's flip-flops or thong sandals. All right, and the next trend is going to be like flowy dresses that are like maxi length. These are, again, they're trendy because this goes with the whole boho style. So this kind of incorporates, or is part of that whole boho style, because boho is definitely like flowy, you know, nice flowy dresses. So but I love this is my go-to in the summertime, is a nice flowy dress, whether it has a pattern on it or whether it's just a solid color. Like I go ham on flowy dresses. I get most of mine from like H&M. That's where I typically get them because it's just affordable. And yeah, I don't really care about spending a whole lot of money on something like that, because again, I typically only wear a dress like that in the summertime. So I just go the affordable route. But I love a nice flowy dress. It just makes me feel real feminine when I have a dress on, and I'm not like the most feminine dresser, but I just love to wear flowy dresses in the summertime. And you can wear them with like those sandals that I was telling you guys about. You can wear them with espadrilles, you can wear them with sneakers. I love that look and that juxtaposition of something really nice and feminine with like something tough with like some sneakers. So if you've never tried that little style hack or that little style outfit formula, then I would, you know, recommend that you do that, because I just like it and it's comfortable, especially if you're walking for long, you know, walking like going shopping or something, and you want to, you know, your feet to be comfortable. Then I would recommend, you know, wearing some like nice sneakers, like some Adidas Sandals or something. But you can style up a flowy dress with so many different, you know, so many different of your shoe options here. And you can wear a basket bag with it, you know, tie your little scarf, and you got your boho moment. But yeah, they're just so nice and just so flowy. And you know, when it's hot outside, you just want something that's gonna flow. Like when the wind blows, it's just gonna flow, and it's just gonna, you know, make you, you know, really very, very comfortable, especially in the warmer months. So but they're just so pretty. Like I said, there's so many different, you know, ones that you can get. If you're not really into pattern, you can get some that are more solid color, but I love them. I'll try to pop up the picture here of some ones that I found perusing the internet, that if you want to check them out and shop. So, but yeah, they're just such a nice piece to have in your wardrobe. It's good to have several of them. That way you can swap them out, and just like if you know, have more of a corporate kind of a dress attire in the, you know, during the week, then it's good to have like a go-to for the weekend. And I highly recommend a nice flowy dress, because you're probably not going to wear that to work, especially like if you working corporate and you got to dress up. You're probably not going to have a flowy dress, so it's good to have a couple of them that you can kind of interchange on the weekends, just to have fun, let your hair down, girl, and just, you know, have you know, a good time with your dressing. So, but yeah, that is the next trend. That's going to be flowy dresses. Alright, and the next trend is going to be oversized sunglasses. Again, this isn't really a trend. I feel like it's a classic. I feel like sunglasses are just, really sunglasses are really just kind of like subjective, you know, like everybody's not gonna like the same style of sunglasses, and every style of sunglass is not gonna look good on everybody. But for me, I like a good oversized sunglasses. I think they look good on me. I have some actually here that I want to share with you guys. One are these pair here that I got from H&M. These kind of remind me of Chloe. They kind of give me Chloe vibes. If you watch the Chloe Spring and Summer 2025 runway show, they had a few, or I think it was also in their fall and winter show too. They had a few of the models wearing some of these Chloe sunglasses that were oversized, and they had like a tinted lens, like a colorful tinted lens. So I love a good oversized sunglass. Like, I love these. They're so chic and just so cute, and they definitely kind of give me boho vibes. So you can wear like oversized sunglasses with like the flowy dresses, like the boho style dresses. But yeah, these are just from H&M, just some cheap pair. You don't have to spend a fortune on them unless you just want to. But I'm not gonna spend a fortune on those oversized sunglasses. And then I have these. These are probably my favorite ones that I own. I think I styled these up in every Pinterest inspired outfits video that I do for you guys, and you guys are probably tired of seeing them. But every time I wear them, I get compliments. And I don't just wear them because of that. I wear them because I like them. They're just so big. It's like goggles. But they're so cute to me. I don't know, they just dress up my look and just take my look to the next level, if you will. So, and these are really old. Every time I wear them, I tell you guys are from Shein, but if I must be honest, I don't know where they are. But they're probably from Shein. But they just have like a little tortoise shell here on the top here, and as you can see, the bottom is kind of clear, and the arm is also tortoise shell. So, but they're so cute. They look like I look like I'm about to go and do some welding or something. I don't know, girl, but they're huge. But I love them. The bigger the better, I feel like. I like smaller, you know, lenses, because I think those were trendy maybe last year, a couple years ago, like the very small. But I feel like more of these bigger, wider, oversized sunglasses are huge right now. And even the ones specifically that have like a colorful tint to the lens, those are huge right now, especially like with the orange and like red tint. Yeah, they're just so pretty, and again, they look so chic. And yeah, sunglasses to me are something that I wear year round. They're a staple. I don't just wear them in the summertime, but of course we need them in the summertime because it's hot and you want to protect your eyes from the sun. So it's good to have, you know, a variety of pair. So I definitely would recommend getting some oversized pair. Like I said, everybody, they're not for everybody. They're subjective because some people, you know, all of our face shapes are different, and some, you know, sunglass shapes look better on you than others. But just try them out. If you don't like them, obviously you don't have to wear them. So I'll pop up the little inspo pic here, or the shoppable link that you guys can shop if you are interested in any. I just found some perusing the internet. I don't think they were that expensive. So but yeah, so that's the next trend, and that is going to be sunglasses, or oversized sunglasses. All right, and the next trend is going to be oversized sun hats, and I've been seeing these a lot too. I have one example. I know it's not really that oversized, and I have a bun, so I can't really put it on, but this is the one that I have. So it's kind of like in this wide brim, and it just has like this unusual shape to it. So this is what I would call oversized. Like I said, I have a bun, so you can't really get the full effect, but it definitely looks chic and just so cute. This is a nice hat to wear if you're going to the beach, because you want to make sure that your, you know, skin is protected from the sun. So these nice big oversized hats are just perfect for that reason. But this is from H&M. I've had this a few years now. This is probably the biggest hat I have that's more so for the summertime. So I have other hats too that I will wear more so in the fall and winter. They're more like wool and like a felt kind of detail or kind of fabric, and this is obviously more of a basket weave kind of material. So, but yeah, they just look so chic. I've seen some like that are huge, that are like basically like look like a flying saucer. They're so big. But the girlies that I've been seeing style them up, they've been looking so chic, and like I said, they're perfect to wear to the beach, to a resort, or just, you know, if you want to take a good old picture, you know, then I think they're just a perfect you know, accessory to have, because hats, we need them in the summertime to block, you know, like I said, to block the sun. So but a big old nice big oversized hat, I feel like it's not something that's wearable for like, or practical for every day, you know. But I feel like if you're going on a cruise, if you're going, like I said, out of town to the beach, resort or something, they're fun to have to style up with any kind of beach wear that you have on, any kind of resort wear that you have on. And again, I will pop up some examples that I found perusing the internet if you're interested in purchasing one. If you're going on a, you know, got plans to go to the beach, which if you do, I envy you, because I don't have any plans. Hopefully I'll have some plans to go to the beach soon, but if you do, like I said, I envy you, girl. Get you a big old nice size hat to look stylish with your bathing suit or your cover up with your cover up on. I just think it looks so cute and so chic. So but yeah, so that's the next trend, and that's going to be oversized hats. All right, the next trend, again, I feel like this is not so much that trend of a trend. I feel like it's also a classic too, and that's off the shoulder tops, and that's whether it be, you know, both shoulders or one shoulder. I particularly like an off the shoulder top that's just off one shoulder. I just like that look better than like both shoulders, but both of those type of style tops are huge for the summer season. It makes sense because again, we don't want to wear the you know, a whole lot, right, in the summertime, but we want to look chic too. So I feel like just that asymmetric detail or just off the shoulder looks perfect for the summertime. Yeah, it just kind of adds a little bit of detail. It's kind of like an elevated basic, if you will, and you can just style them up with so many different things, with skirts, with jeans, with trousers, just, you know, good top. And like I said, it's an elevated basic in my opinion, or the ones that are out there can be, you know, an elevated basic if it's just like a basic top that just goes off the shoulder. But I just think they're just so chic and they're just so pretty and just so feminine. Like this part of my body, I think I've spoken about this before, it's my favorite part of my body. The décolletage, I think is what you call it, the décolletage or whatever, décolletage, whatever you want to say it, girl. I'm not French, but the décolletage, the neck area, girl, this is my favorite part of my body to show off your clavicles. Okay, it's all about the clavicles for me. I just think it's just so feminine, and it's not too overly just like, you know, just overtly just sexy, you know, but it is feminine, and it just kind of gives you just a little bit of just some extra, you know, extraness, if you will, especially if you're a modest dresser and you're not all about showing off, you know, too much skin. I just feel like this part of your body is just, it's just enough to get away with it. Plus you can show off, you know, a nice necklace. You can get a good tan line too if you're, you know, trying to get a tan. It's just good to have these off the shoulder tops for that reason. And you know, like I said, it's just so chic and just so feminine and just so classy looking. I feel like anyone that wears like an off the shoulder top, especially again like these elevated ones that are like in neutral colors. There's some out there that are more colorful too. I was trying to figure out if I had any, but I don't think I do. And if I do, it's like deep in my wardrobe. I gotta go in my wardrobe and just dig through my stuff to find one. I do have some that are more knitted that you wear like in the fall and winter time, but I don't think I have that many for the summertime. So I'm just, like I said, I have to look at my closet, so that's why I don't have any examples. But of course I'm popping up pictures for you guys to kind of get some inspo and some outfit inspo from Pinterest. But I did find some on the market if you guys are interested in any of these off the shoulder tops, because you can, you know, style them up and dress them up in so many different ways. Again, like I said, elevated basic, it's better, you know, to wear like an off the shoulder top or off the shoulders, both shoulder top, rather than just like a basic white tee. Although there's nothing wrong with a basic white tee, but if you want to kind of, you know, elevate your look, elevate your style just a little bit, then off the shoulder top is just perfect. So but that is the next trend, and that's off the shoulder tops. All right, and this next trend, I didn't really know how to really call this trend, so I'm gonna call it like large floral printed, or large floral print. Again, I still don't know how to really say this trend, but it's just like this large or floral print is having a moment right now. And when I say large, I'm saying large because that's mostly what I've been seeing, because floral print, I feel like, you know, floral print is like, you know, florals, you know, for spring, you know, groundbreaking, right? There's nothing groundbreaking about florals for spring because they come around every spring. But like I said, these trends, they are classic that comes around year after year. It's just different iterations that we're seeing. So we're seeing mostly floral print with like the large floral print as far as in clothing. So I've been seeing a lot of dresses, so many dresses with like this large floral print. I think mostly I've been seeing, I think it's a hibiscus plant. I may be wrong about that, or a hibiscus flower. I've been seeing a lot on, you know, on dresses, and mainly like maxi dresses that are like off the shoulder. Again, off the shoulder is a huge trend even in like dresses. So but yeah, I've been just seeing a lot of these dresses, and they're pretty, you know, and I love florals. I'm not that much of a floral wearer. I don't wear them as much. It's not a print that I gravitate towards, but I just love like this large floral print on these dresses. Just looks so pretty. It's definitely like resort wear. It's giving me resort vibes. It's giving me beach vibes. And also I've been seeing florals and even like with accessories. So like with like bracelets, of course, with like earrings. I think I have some floral earrings. I forgot to bring them in here, but I do have like some floral earrings. And also like in like hair clips too, I've been seeing. And also I've been seeing them a lot in like shoe embellishments, like embellished on shoes. I've been seeing floral print. So floral print is definitely having a moment, and mainly like the large floral print, not the small little, you know, like I think they call it like ditzy floral print, which is more of like a smaller floral print, but just like the bigger the better, right, with the flowers is going on right now. So, and like I said, I've been loving it. I just think it's just so pretty, and it's just so feminine, especially in dresses and like in clothing items. I don't think I have any, yeah, I don't have any floral printed dresses that are large. Most of them are small or ditzy print. So I'm definitely on the lookout for some, you know, ones that have like the large floral print. I'll pop up the picture on the screen of some ones that I found perusing the internet of some different dresses. I may try to get one of those. There's one from ASOS. I think it's like in a green kind of pattern, or like green color, and the flower I think is pink. I think that one's pretty. It's like off the shoulder. I think that's from ASOS. I think I may get that one because I just think it's so pretty. And then also I'll pop up the picture of like some of the floral accessories that I've been seeing, whether it be in the shoes or like hair accessories. I've been seeing some with like a little hair clip. Those are probably, I wouldn't probably wear, because those to me look more like childish to me, like more girly. Those are something that probably my daughter would wear, so I probably won't partake into the little hair clips, the floral hair clips. But I just think they're just so pretty. But like maybe like a floral, like not the clips, not the plastic clips, but the ones that are kind of made out of fabric, I think are pretty to put in your hair. So it's just, they're just fun, just a fun accessory again to, you know, add a little interest to your outfit. Do something different, because again, like I said, in the summertime, you know, we're not, you know, wearing all the clothes. We're wearing less as possible, so it's good to accessorize, or it's good to have these little accessories that we can kind of change up our look with, especially like putting a little, you know, floral bow in your hair. I think that's just pretty, or even like a floral headband or something that has like a flower on it. You can probably DIY that and get the things, you know, the items from Joann's or something like that, or any kind of craft store, and make your own little DIY, you know, floral looking, you know, little bow or something. So but yeah, I just think it's just fun, just so pretty. Like I said, I've been loving the large floral print on clothing items. So but yeah, that is the next trend. That's going to be large floral print. Alright, and the very last trend we're going to talk about is going to be graphic tees. Again, this trend comes around year after year. I feel like it's, you know, in some years it's, you know, bigger than others. This year is definitely huge. Graphic tees are just a must in the summertime. I love graphic tees. I think I invest in some. I shouldn't say invest, because I don't spend a whole lot of money on these things, on these graphic tees. I get them from H&M. Mainly I get them from H&M. I feel like H&M, they do great graphic tees. But I love graphic tees. You can just style them up in so many different ways. If you don't want to wear like a dress, you can always, you know, go to like a graphic tee. And they're just fun, especially, you know, with like, you know, pretty graphics on it. Like the colorful ones are really fun. And my go-to outfit formula in the summertime, when it's not a dress, a flowy dress, it's an oversized tee and a satin skirt. I love that outfit formula. I rock with it. Me and that outfit formula rock together real big. So yeah, but I just love it. It's just, I don't know, it's just something different, because it's like styling up something very casual as far as with the graphic tee with something very feminine as far as with a satin skirt. I love juxtaposition. inspiration. And you can style it up also with trousers. You can style them up with you know, skirts. You can style them up with shorts, obviously, jeans. Like, yeah, it's a t-shirt, so you can literally style it up with any bottom that you have in your wardrobe. But I just love, you know, like I said, graphic tee with a skirt. And I just purchased some from where did I get those from? Fashion Nova. Actually, let me go get those real quick and share with you guys those, because I have some examples of those. All right, so I have a few that I have here that I just got from Fashion Nova. So this one, this is huge. These are huge. I got these in extra large. I should have gotten these in a large because they are too big on me. They actually look like mini dresses on me. But this one just says simple. Does it say simple pleasures on it? It just has like a little, again, that large floral print on it. So yeah, I'd wear this probably with like a brown satin skirt, because I have a couple of brown satin skirts that I would wear this with. So that's the first one. And then I have this one. It's like in a camel print, and it has like a little heart on it that's kind of like painted, and like the paint is kind of like seeping down. So yeah, all these, like I said, I got from Fashion Nova in an extra large. So this one I probably wear. I have a pair of green satin trousers that I probably wear with this. I think I styled this up in a video, probably the video that I actually showed these in a haul with. I styled these up. So yeah, again, this is super long, but this would look cute with some capri leggings and like some little kitten heels. That would look cute. I might style that up for you guys one day when I'm doing like a fashion styling video. And then the next one I have is this one. This is really long. This is definitely looks like a dress on me. It just has like pink and green in it. As you can see, I had a thing going with this pink and green because I had purchased some pink and green Nike Cortezes, and I was trying to find some things to go with, some shirts to go with those Nike Cortezes. So yeah, so these type of shirts with my Nike Cortezes with like a satin skirt. Or even like a jean skirt, the ones that have like the slit up the middle. Those are still huge right now. But yeah, this one just says Miami International, so it's like a racing tee. But like I said, these are huge. These are really big. I haven't washed them, so I don't know, maybe they'll shrink in the wash. And then this is the last one I have. This just has Beverly Chills on it, and I wore this with a pink suit with, I think I wore them with those now, my pink and green Nike Cortezes. So yeah, I wore it with a pink suit, and that was just so cute. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, you can get you know, graphic tees from anywhere. Like I said, H&M is kind of like my go-to, and I just on a whim just purchased those from Fashion Nova. So if they are still available, I'll link those down below too. And then I also created an LTK post with a few, if you want to shop any, you know, or you know, add some to your wardrobe. I did, you know, create an LTK post for these as well. So, and I think most of them were from H&M if I'm not mistaken. So really affordable. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. It's just a t-shirt, you know, at the end of the day. You don't have to spend a lot of money on it. So, but yeah, that is the last trend. That's going to be graphic tees. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and got some inspiration. Some of these things you probably have in your wardrobe already. You may just forgotten about them or have them, you know, in your, you know, deep in your wardrobe like I had some of these pieces. So it's time to get it out. Like I said, it's summertime. Right now it looks like it's about to storm. Like the weather here in Atlanta has just been so bipolar. Like when I first started this video, guys, it was sunny and the sun has just kind of been going in and out. Now it looks like it's about to storm. So the weather here has just been so bipolar and just crazy. So that's just kind of like where we are here in Georgia. But we are nevertheless in the summertime. So it's time to get out all these nice summery pieces. Like I said, some of these pieces may be already in your wardrobe, and it's just time to get them out just to give you some inspiration. Look, like, girl, it's summertime. Like, we're outside, we're doing all the things, and like I said, we're gonna look chic and stylish and put together when we're doing these things. So but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give me a like and also subscribe if you are not subscribed, because I do tons of fashion videos over here. I am mainly known for my Pinterest inspired outfits videos. You guys seem to love those videos, so I do those on Sundays. So stick around if you want to see some styling videos from my perspective of how I style things in my wardrobe. So stay tuned. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, bye guys.